there's this game out. I actually didn't get a video made this week because the game is just so goddamn good. Expedition 33. Clair Obscure's Expedition 33. Now, I didn't buy into the hype originally. I remember seeing this for the first time, at least I saw it for the first time, at the Xbox Game Showcase back in 2024. And it looked interesting, not gonna lie. It kind of had my attention hooked, but when it came out and it was like a turn-based adventure thing, I was less into it. I tried playing the prologue and I was, a little bored. I couldn't really wrap my head around the combat and like the kind of anime-adjacent stylings to some of the game. Kind of turned me off. That's not normally the thing I tend to go for. Then, I played just a little bit more. The combat clicked, and everything unlocked in my mind. I'm not going to say anything about Clair Obscure's Expedition 33. It is a fantastic game. It is a wonderful game. For me, it's one of my favorite games I've ever played. And I don't even play turn-based games like that. The closest I've ever come was the fucking South Park Stick of Truth game. I've never played Final Fantasy, or I think Persona is that kind of game. I've never touched those types of games before. The only turn-based games I've played is like Gears Tactics and Baldur's Gate, which is a much different kind of tactical turn-based thing, because that's more about positioning and lining up abilities based on where your characters are. Clair Obscure's Expedition 33 is all about timing, rhythm, and being fucking amazing. It looks gorgeous. The art direction is gorgeous. The music is gorgeous. The game is gorgeous. The writing, gorgeous. It's just great. I'm gonna glaze it like I'm, celebrating Pride Month, but dude, it really is fan-fucking-tastic. I'm doing a full video on it, kind of breaking down my thoughts about the full narrative in it and everything, but that'll come next week. So, you now have a week. Go, play it, enjoy it. It's on Xbox Game Pass, and even then, it's a $50 game. It is $10 under standard, $20 under standard now, $30 under standard now that we're going to $80 games. You're telling me this game made by like 32 people for $50, and I think it's better than Baldur's Gate. Personally, I think it's better than Baldur's Gate. Now, it's not as extensive or as open-ended as Baldur's Gate. They're different types of games. It's like saying Space Marine is better than Helldivers. They're similar, they've got similar qualities, but they're not really the same thing. You go to Space Marine to play a power fantasy in a PvE campaign setting. You go to Helldivers to play physics simulations while shooting your friends in the back or using a Tesla tower. They're similar. You could have one favorite over the other, but they're not necessarily better than one or the other. That's how I feel about Baldur's Gate and Clair Obscure. They're similar, they've got similar aspects, they're both kind of giant story RPGs that are turn-based, although the turns of which are very different between the two. Clair Obscure, I have fallen in love with, and I have lost so much sleep in the last week. I have been chronically tired to the point that, I even missed last weekend's stream, and I was, fucking showing up to work, tired as shit, pulling all-nighters trying to finish the game, because I knew the longer I didn't have the game done, the worse it would be for me to try and get back into making videos later on. But, all that being said, go play Clair Obscure's Expedition 33. I'm done asking, I'm not begging, I'm not anything, I'm telling you. Go play Clair Obscure's Expedition 33. There is no reason for you to be missing out on it. It is so fantastic. And even if you're not even a big gamer, my fiance's not a big gamer, you know what? They started the prologue a day ago, and they're already moving through Act 1. They don't even play a lot of video games. They struggle with really intense action-based video games. But Clair Obscure, it's fantastic. The music, the design, the characters, everything. It just draws you in, and there's something just addictive about it. It's like they put crack cocaine into the code of the game itself. It's just amazing. And if for some fucking reason, me sitting here ranting, raving, about it hasn't sold you, listen to this. And if that's still not enough to convince you, if you're like, I don't know, I know every single person on the planet has said that this game is amazing, and you're saying it's amazing, but how do I know it's amazing? If you absolutely need higher testimony than that, spoilers, big, not like spoilers for the story, spoilers mechanically, enemy-wise, I think it's best to go into this game completely blind. That is where you get the most out of your money, because a lot of the game is about exploration, not of just the world and quests, but of enemies and how enemies attack and things like that. And interacting with that side of the game is really important. That being said, spoilers, I'm going to play a short fight from the game. No explanation, just raw gameplay footage, and let you get a first-hand experience of what the game looks like at some point, somewhere in the middle of the campaign. Of course, just on its own with no context, I don't want to spoil anything. Go play the goddamn game.
Okay. Let's dance.
Thinking about it now, I want to go back and do another playthrough. It's got New Game Plus. I could play it again. I'm going to go play it again, actually, right now. I'm going to start my second playthrough, and I'll maybe, I'll use that footage for the video that I'm going to make on it, and that'll be my justification for playing it again. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. No. Stay cool, have fun, be awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Go play Clay Obscure's Expedition 33. Just do it, please. For the love of God. Alright, thank you. Bye. Bye. Stop watching. Go play the game. Go play. Get out of here. Go. Go away. Go. Go play the game. Go. This bit's gone on for way too long.